Ifeanyi OKOWA of Delta State has vowed that only God can stop him from becoming the running mate to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji ATIKU Abubakar. OKOWA, a two-term governor of Delta State, made the vow through his Commissioner for Information, Mr. Charles Aniago, during a press conference in Asaba. The governor, who was reacting to speculations that former governor of the state, Chief James Ibori, was secretly working against his OKOWA's chances to be Atiku's running mate, said the rumor was the handiwork of fifth columnist. Aniago explained that there was no rift between Senator OKOWA and Chief Ibori. He said the governor has contributed to the growth of the PDP. He doesn't boast about it because as a member of the party, he has the responsibility to do that. You also know how many times the party brought him in to assist in conducting primaries. I am not aware if there's anybody who is bringing any roadblock. If there's anybody who is going to block OKOWA, I think it should be God. The last time I checked, I don't even I don't think he has offended God for God to take that decision against him. So we are on course. I don't think there's any problem between OKOWA and Ibori. These are persons who have worked together very closely, and OKOWA has continued to respect our leader, Chief James Ibori. See the best way they call it that. I have not heard Ibori speak evil of OKOWA, neither have I heard my boss speak badly about Ibori. You see all of them. So even with the agreement by the, I think they were not able to define when they say power should shift to the south. When you talk about south, you have three regions: south, south, southeast, and southwest. And there's that rivalry among the three, especially southeast and southwest. There's this rivalry. I think it is out of them, southwest and southeast are the main what is it called, main regions out of the three regions. When you go to the north, they have their region, northwest, whatever, whatever, whatever. But or everybody just thinks everybody thinks that they are northerners because we say north, whether central or whatever. But in the south, to some people from the north don't even understand the difference. But when you talk about Igbo, Hausa, everybody know that okay, this is where this is coming from. When they agreed that, I think when the southern governors met, they concluded that power must shift to the south, but they didn't define it, and that is why this man quickly usurped the position. Governor Wike now is crying like a baby. You guys didn't define it. The reason why you see that there's no cooperation amongst the southerners is that ego. Me, I cannot bow for you. And now we are hearing that southeast majority of the candidates or the politicians are trying to support the northerners, since they believe that the southwest has scattered the whole thing. Instead of them to go in the line of the Yorubas, they will go in the lines of the north. But the other ones are just deceiving themselves because they don't know what they are doing. Because even the Yorubas, as it stands now, everything is still shaky. They can't even get it. Maybe anything can happen, no, because this APC, I don't know how they want to do their primaries. Ordinary primaries, they cannot even conclude and get out of it and let people focus on other things. They are going back and forth. Oh, it is Lawan. Buhari say, oh, it is not Lawan. So what are we talking about? They are the ones confusing themselves because the statement came from the APC chairman, and somebody was like, oh, you are not consistent. Today you will say Buhari has zoned the presidency to the south. Tomorrow you say Ahmad Lawan. It is what they are telling us. They are all changing their mind. And I told the person, in as much Buhari told us that he was going to do one term, he was going to clear the issue of Boko Haram in 6 months. Did he do that? It's still so. Once they change their mind, we come out and say this is what they have said. The same Tinubu said he didn't believe in one Nigeria, but at the end of the day, all of a sudden he believed in one Nigeria because of his selfishness. We still have to talk about it. We still have to say it the way it is. So I believe the Southerners, they didn't define the particular region that, of course, the three of them are southern, from the southern part of the country, but which of the southern part of the country, that was what they didn't define. So this is one of the persons that have been rooting for the northerners to continue again. They don't care. All these politicians, they don't care. It is Nigerians, because of the policies of the so-called northerners, especially this Buhari, that is making people to say lie, we cannot continue like this because We have seen the handwriting on the wall, even by ATIKU himself deleting that statement he made concerning Deborah alone is a red flag to a lot of people that this is going to be the same Fulani or Fulani that we are experiencing under Buhari. But these guys are not concerned because they want to be vice president. The same man, I could remember 3 years ago when the Fulani S-men came to massacre his people, he told us he was waiting for Buhari to say anything. Till today, Buhari never said anything, and they didn't even take any drastic action concerning that situation. Now he wants to be vice president, and nothing will take it away from them. You see how they are disgracing themselves. You see how they are fooling themselves. All you care is your position. You don't care about the welfare of the people. Shameful and painful to support these Fulani folks to run Nigeria for generations because of selfish desires. Can't he run for president as Peter Obi that is making waves? It is a pity. Of course, they don't care. They don't even want to do anything. They just want to be under somebody. They just want to be there to be getting money, to be get. That is all what they want. That is why all of them, Iborio, OKOWA, and Udwaha, all of them, they are pushing their children to take up the political space across board. That is what all of them are doing. It is good for you. After all, what is different between you and Wike, Amechi, Tinubu, and the rest? You are not ashamed of yourself. After Buhari, you go and shamefully vice another northerner. Are you cursed? I am from Delta State, and by the power vested on me as indigene of that state, I hereby declare that OKOWA is useless. On Igbo presidency, I stand Peter Obi, the anointed disciple. As a true Deltan who knows the value of good governance and leadership, I hereby second the motion of my fellow Deltans who are strongly obedient. Your Excellency, we don't even need glorified Agberos as PA at the federal level, okay? That has been your capital project for the past 8 years. Now, we saw whom you have passed the baton to. Continue with your appointment of Agberos in your state. Is that why you betray Wike, OKOWA, for ATIKU? Selfish ambition driven man. Look at Tambuwa, he stood by his own. You, what you did so. Complete sellout of a weakling. Your head, they forbid presidents. We provide the resources that keep this country running, and all you think is to second a best a northerner. To second best a northerner after 8 years. You still want to aid them rule another 8 years. OKOWA, get sense. Learn to stand and support your own no matter what. Enough of all this PDP and APC abracadabra. It is time to start eating from our labor. Obediently vote for Obi to avoid obituary everywhere. Oh my goodness, people they talk. Obediently vote for Obi to avoid obituary everywhere. That is point. Well, by God's grace, my vote is for Peter Obi. I'm voting this time around. Peter Obi, I want to be president because I want to move Nigeria forward. That is the reason why Peter Obi wants to be president. But all other one, Hoshibayu, I want to be president to consolidate on the good things this administration has started. Oh, Tinubu said, I want to be president because of it is my turn. I have served others for 25 years. Atiku, I want to be president because this is my last chance because before I joined my ancestors. You see all of them? Peter Obi is a Nigerian revolution. Support Nigeria choice to have a better opportunity or run for your dear life. All those who said that it does not have structures, gradually, people will now begin to say, this is Peter Obi, Peter Obi that they are even talking about. Is it because he's an Igbo man? People say, forget it, not because he's an Igbo man. Go and check his records. You will understand the reason why people are saying that. And for the fact that he even left PDP, oh my goodness, is kudos to him because he didn't want to participate in all this their dollar and all of that. So guys, leave your comments down below and let's know your thoughts.